Greetings, my subscribers, as well as my new subscribers. Thank you all for coming. Now, for today, I'm going to demonstrate to you on how I make my delicious porridge, and that would have consist of plantain, banana, and oats. Now, guys, this demonstration is worthwhile watching, and you don't want to miss it, so stay tuned, and I'll be right back. Thanks for tuning in. Alright, so I have my bananas here, that is 3 fingers, and I have 1 finger planted, right? So I'm going to peel it now. As you can see, look at how I hold a knife. I'm using a tip here. You know, I've seen some people use a knife like so, you know what I mean? But I don't do it like that way. I use a tip of it, so I'll just cut right here, like so. Then I'll just take the knife now and run it along the groove here, you know what I mean? Yeah, you want to run it along the groove here, this kind of groove. So you have to groove them right here, you know what I mean? But I run it along this groove here, like so. Then I'm going to cut the bottom, like so, you know what I mean? And I'm going to continue with the rest, right? And how I get it done. Alright, so there it is. Then the knife in the groove, then run it down the side like so. Now you may be wondering, why am I using glove? The reason I'm using the glove is because the other day I had an injury, you know what I mean? I was doing some construction work with my mother, and I incidentally hit my finger with the hammer, you know what I mean? So due to the fact that I'm cooking, right, you know, you have to keep your finger covered, because you can't have a cut and you're angling food or anything. No, even though I'm preparing my own porridge, my own meal, right, I still gotta keep it covered, you know what I mean? That's just how it is. Alright, so I'm gonna peel the plantain now, like so. Then run the knife along the side like so, within that groove. Yeah man, for real. As I said before, just when I'm peeling the plantain, it's not best to cut it here. Always cut it in the groove, you know what I mean? So there it is, and cut right here. Then what I'm gonna do now is to peel it like so. It's quite simple, there's nothing to it. Just run a finger within the skin and just take it off, you know what I mean? It's just like peeling bananas, the same way. There's nothing to it. It was sometimes it can be stubborn. It can be stubborn, of course. Alright, I'm just breaking it apart, like so. Then I'm gonna peel off this ear right here. Alright, then I'm gonna skim off right here too. I don't know, maybe this plantain sustained some injuries. Maybe when they pick it from the tree, you know, the buds fell on the ground or something, but normally you don't have this kind of black thing here planted. Alright. So I'm just skimming off these ears here, right? Now I'm going to rest it right here. Then I'm going to peel the bananas down. I'm rest the knife down. You know, sometimes when you just want something different, you know, you can't be bothered with the same thing all the while, you know. So this morning I just decided I'm gonna make some porridge. But I was thinking about doing some plantain porridge, but I said no, let me do a mix of plantain and banana porridge. You know what I mean? With a dash of oats. You know what I mean? Because I'm not gonna be using too much planting. I don't need to use too much planting or too much banana. You know what I mean? As I said before, I'm not making a big batch. I'm making a small batch, right? Enough for me. Yeah, maybe I'll give my mother a cup. But I'm just saying, you know what I mean? I'm not making too much. Alright, so there's one banana down and there's one more leaf after this. Yeah, so as I said before, I don't really need to use too much banana, right? You know what I like to do? I use banana, yes, and the oats, and it depends on the amount of portion that you want to make. Say what if I'm gonna make, say a big portion for your family of 6 or so. Yeah, me want to use additional banana, so I'll probably use like a dozen banana, right? Alright, so I may mix it with the planting, with 1 finger planting or maybe 2 finger planting. You know what I mean? And then I add some oats. Now the oats basically is for body. I don't like when my porridge is long. When it's a long, I'm talking about when you dip the spoon in it and pouring it out. No, I mean I'm talking about when you dip the spoon in the porridge and then lift it up and then pour it out of the spoon. You will see, you know what I mean, how it flows out. You can tell if it's long. You know what I mean? Or even when you're stirring in the pot, you can tell. But for me though, as I said before, I like to use a little oats, and that should give it some body. But you know, everyone do their things differently. You know, I don't know. The skin kinda complicated to come out of the banana. I mean, you know, so you have some bananas when you're peeling them, they're easy to peel, and you have some that are stubborn. And I tell you, they're very stubborn, very very stubborn. Alright, now I'm going to use a knife to want to skim off these hairs here. Yeah, then let's skim them off. You know, when they're not peeled properly, you have to skim off here, right? Alright, so I'm going to get the blender base. No, the top actually, the top, not the base. I have it right here. Then I'm going to go ahead now and cut up the plantain with the blender, right? But I'm gonna skim off a certain part of it right here that missed me. Alright, so I'm going to cut it up now. Oh, yeah, I almost had an accident just a while ago. There it is now. Cut them up. Alright, next is the banana. One more to go. Alright, so let's place a container aside that has a peel in it. Okay, next I'm gonna place the top of the blender on the base. Pour now half cup of oats along with some water that I had soaking. Alright, then I'm going to pour in 1 cup of water. That's 1 cup of water. But I'm going to rinse out the cup because there's some oats that was in the bottom, so I throw some water in it and I pour it in. Alright, now there we have that. Next I'm going to cover the blender with the cover like so. Then I'm gonna kick it. Now the thing is, guys, I say when blending the oats with the banana, you ensure it's properly blend, right? Because you don't need no lumps in it, right? No lumps at all, so it has to be blended properly. It needs to be smooth, you know what I mean? Yeah. So just keep on tuning in the same way and I'll show you what's next. Now here I have some water boiling in the pot, right? So what I'm gonna do is to take the lid off, like so. Then I'm gonna place my cinnamon leaves. These are some cinnamon leaves along with a piece of the stick, alright? Then I'm going to add a pinch of salt, and that's just for taste. Now the thing is, I'm just making enough porridge for me because my daughter is not here. You know what I mean? Yeah, so I decided I'm gonna make some porridge this morning, alright? So I'm gonna cover this and allow it to continue to boil, and then you will see and how I pour the mixture within the pot here. That is some banana and plantain, right? So it's gonna be one plantain with approximately 3 fingers of banana with quarter cup of oats, you know what I mean? And the oats is just to give it body. So let's keep on tuning for that and you'll see the result. I'm going to take the top from off the blender with the blended banana and oats, the blended banana oats and plantain, right? And I'm going to pour it into the pot. Let me take the lid off. So I'm gonna pour it now in the pot. Now look, guys, it's how smooth it looks. Look at that. It's all smooth and creamy it looks now. That's how I like it to be. You know what I mean? This is how I like it to be. Alright, so after pouring the blended mixture into the pot here, I'm going to give it a stir. Right? Now you have to stir it, and that is to avoid it from getting lumpy. You know what I mean? Yeah, man. So you have to keep on stirring like so. Cause as I was pouring it in, I had to do it quick. You know what I mean? Because you don't want it to get too lumpy, while you're pouring it in. So you want to make sure that after you pour it in, you go in and stir it. Just like so, you know what I mean? Yeah, man, just take it one time and stir it, Oh, yes. And this is how I like it to be, Banana and oats with plantain. Alright, so after giving it a good stir, I'm going to cover it and allow it to go and cook, right? Because that's the way it is, you have to allow it to cook, you know what I mean? But why you see me stirring it because I don't want to have no lumps in it, so I have to stir it just to avoid lumps from coming about. Alright, so I'm going to cover the pot now and allow it to cook. Alright, so just keep on tuning in. Now while the porridge is slowly coming to a boil, what I'm going to do is to blend the coconut. Alright, so let me just move on to that stage. Now as you can see, I'm using the same blender. I did not wash it out. I don't need to wash it out, right? Because the same blended plantain and banana and oats is in the bottom here, as you can see. So I don't need to rinse it out. So all I need to do is just to pour in the coconuts inside here. Now waste nothing on dash right. Nothing goes to waste, nothing thrown away. Alright, so I'm gonna pour in 1 cup of water That's 1 cup of water to the coconut, alright? Now I'm gonna get the blender. Alright, so the coconut milk is now blended, so I'm gonna take the top off, like so. Now I'm gonna take the cover off. And I'm gonna extract my coconut milk into the pot here, like so. Then I'm gonna reach for my spoon, and the spoon is what I'm gonna use to add some pressure on the trash in the trailer, just to let the juice flow through easily. So as I said before, this is an easy demonstration how I prepare my banana and oats with plantain porridge. Alright, as I said before, a lot of people do their things differently, but you see, my mother recipe is something that is sticking in my brain. You know what I mean? And that's just how it is. Now, so you know, I don't have an open mind for new ideas or suggestions, you know what I mean? But I'm just saying that what I've learned is from my mother, and her mother teach her, you know what I mean? So I'm just gonna go in now and just stir, like so, and just blend the coconut milk with the blended banana oats and plantain. Yeah, just gently stir. You know, don't want to make a spill, so just gently stir. Just take it from the side into the middle and just mix. Now, if you notice, guys, I don't like when my oats, I'm saying oats. I don't like when my porridge is long. When I say long, as it mean like it does not have body. My porridge has to have body in it, guys. My porridge is something that has to have body. You know what I mean? I don't want no long water. You know what I mean? But as I said before, you know, people do that thing differently. It's just like there are some people, they like tough banana. But as for me, I don't like when the banana is too full. The banana has to be in between, you know what I mean? Because, I like to enjoy my banana when it's cooked. You know what I mean? I don't want to cook the banana when it's cooked and I'm ready to have my meal and share my food and all that. The banana is tough, you know what I mean? So I'm just saying that that's just how it is, you know what I mean? Just ensure that, yeah. Alright, so there you have it, guys. I'm just giving it a stir just to, ensure that everything is blended. The coconut milk along with the blended banana, plantain, and oats. Alright, there you have it. You see, my one look like your body. No, this is what I'm talking about. Man, porridge have body. You know what I mean? I don't want no long water porridge. My porridge have body. You know what I mean? Yeah, man, for real. Alright, so I gave it a good stir. You know what I mean? Everything blending in. Because what I did, I went around the side like so. And bring it in the middle. You know what I mean? And then mix. And take it from, in the middle and mix it. Because you notice, if you don't mix it thoroughly, you're going to have some parts that are thick and some parts that are thin. So you want to make sure you go around like so. And bring it in the middle. Take it again. And mix same way and just keep on doing it and just make sure you have everything mixed. Now I'm using a wooden spoon, right? And if you notice, my wooden spoon is not touching the bottom. It's not, because I don't want to scrape the bottom. It needs to stay at a certain level to mix, you know what I mean? Alright, so the next time you see me come back to the stove is when I'm going to add the rest of the ingredients to the pot. So just keep on tuning in. Alright, guys, I'm going to cover the pot now and allow it to continue cook for the next few minutes. Yeah, so there it is. Just now coming back to a boil. Yep. Alright. So what I'm going to do next is to pour some condensed milk in. Alright, so you have a condensed milk, and this is a surge condensed milk. There's a sweet condensed milk, so what I'm gonna do is to clean the top off like so. You know what I mean? Because I'm gonna pour it with this. So I'm gonna hold it here, punch it in, and that's why I have to make sure the top is cleaned off. You know what I mean? Then I'm going to punch the next hole right here. Alright, here it is. Now if you notice, I know how I punch the holes, right? Because guess what? Most holes couldn't punch in on the same slot like so. So what I did was I punched the first hole, which is this one, and then I went and I punched this one over here, and then I punched it to the side like so. So if you notice, just notice the cut, right? Alright. Now I'm gonna get my wooden spoon, because while I'm pouring the milk in the pot, I want to stir, you know what I mean? That is a must. So just keep on tuning in. Alright, so it's reached the 5 minutes boiling point. So I'm going to take the lid off like so. Place it aside. And then I'm going to pour my condensed milk in. So as I pour, I'm sweetening, right? Just to make sure it's stirred properly. Yeah, so I'm sweeten it. Alright. Now I'm going to stop at any minute because I don't want to pour too much in there. Let me just sweeten it, and then I'll taste it, and then I'll know if it needs a little more milk or not. Alright. Let's make sure it's properly blended, you know. Gotta make sure it's properly mixed, proper blend, properly incorporated. Now, as I said before, the spoon is not touching the bottom of the pot. I'm gonna show you, look. There's nothing on the spoon like lumps. The porridge is smooth, you know what I mean? That's how I like my porridge to be, smooth. Alright, so I'm going to go in and taste it now, just to see if it needs any more milk. If not, well, that would be it. Alright, it's kind of hot, so you know, let me just take my own time and do it. Not too bad, but it needs the balance of milk. I'm just going to pour in a balance of milk. It's not much that's remaining, but I just want to make sure, you know what I mean? It's better to be sure than, you know, you're not sure. So I'm just pouring out the balance in the pot here. Stir. Yeah, I'm draining it. I just want to make sure we get as much milk out of the tin, you know what I mean? No, guys, look. No, look. See, I'm not exaggerating. No, look at my porridge. You see that? That's what I'm talking about, right? My porridge should not be long. My porridge should have body. Look how creamy and rich it is, eh? That's what I'm talking about. That's how I like my porridge to be. There's still some milk in the tin here. Some of this. Just drain it out. Use my right hand because I'm not left-handed. Just pour the milk. Alright, that's about it. So I'm just keep on stirring. I want to ensure it's properly stirred. That means say, you know, all the milk is blended in with the porridge. You don't want to have some areas that are sweet and some that are not. That's a big turn off. Big turn off for me. Taste it again. Now this is more like it. Alright, so what I'm gonna do next is to get the rest of the ingredients, which is my vanilla extract. Now this one is almost finished. Alright, so I'm gonna pour in now 1 tablespoon of vanilla extract. Alright. And I'm gonna pour in some more. Let me just open this new one here. I've just said before, nothing goes to waste in my kitchen. You know what I mean? So that's just how it is. Alright, so I'm gonna pour some more in this spoon here, and that should be it. Alright. Next, I'm going to get my grater. My grater. So what I'm going to do now is to grate my nutmeg. Now, fresh grated nutmeg is my thing. You know what I mean? Alright, so I'm just going to grate that. That's how you grate it, right? Alright, so that should be it. Alright, so I'm going to give it a stir again to blend in the vanilla extract with the nutmeg and everything, you know what I mean? Yeah, so I'm just taking my own time to do this thing. I don't want to make a spill. You know, the thing about it is that I never really wanted to use a bigger pot because I know I didn't want to make too much, you know what I mean? So that's why I chose to use the small pot here. And I mean, it's alright, you know. You know what I mean? As I said before, my daughter is not here, it's just me alone. So I decided to make some banana plantain porridge with a little oats in it to give it some body. Alright, so I'm just blending in everything, you know. Just hold it and blending it in. Now, for those who are just probably joining and you see this thing here in the pot here, you know, it's called cinnamon leaf, right? And the cinnamon leaf gives it the flavor. It has a nice scent, and it also gives it a nice flavor. So that's the thing with cinnamon leaf. Now you can use a cinnamon leaf, or you can use the powder if you want to. But I have both. I have the leaf and I have the powder. But I choose to use the leaf instead of powder. Alright? That's just how it is. That's just me and how we do things here in where? My kitchen, of course. Alright? See the guys check out our guana so. Oh yes. You can smell the aroma, guys. It smells so good. I can't wait to have my bowl of porridge. Would you guys want some? Would you guys want some? Tell you what, just bring me a bowl and I'll dish out some porridge for you. Alright? So this is my porridge this Saturday morning. Yeah man, so I'm gonna cover the pot and allow it to continue to cook for at least 5 more minutes and that should be a wrap. Alright? So let's keep on tuning in and I'll show you the finished results. Guys, it has always been a pleasure to share with you what I prepare in my kitchen. So please remember to thumbs up the video, leave a valuable comment, share me out, subscribe to my channel and hit that post notification bell and allow it to be on all. That way you'll be the first person to be notified when I drop a new video. Thank you for watching.